Good morning. You think this headband looks like it's got bleach on it?
Yeah.
It doesn't have bleach on it. It's just a fiery galaxy.
Fiery galaxy?
Yeah, because my mind's out of this world. Swear to God, I got a galaxy pack of these.
Or your girl's out of the good
gators.
bleach. That's what that is.
You don't bleach black. I actually want to paint with bleach. It's pretty tight. I've seen that.
Yeah. On Facebook, all I ever see is fucking artists filling up buckets and spinning them all over shit. Looks like Hunter Biden's fucking
art gallery at the White House.
I'm so tired of the bots and all. I'm in about 20 different rap groups.
Oh, I left them all. I left them all because of that. And I reported it as spam and it never got taken care of. So the problem is those groups are open. You gotta go to private groups.
And they're filled with bots that play these stupid fucking... There's like a bitch that puts hot dogs in a waffle iron that pops up all the time.
I've seen the ones where they're like sitting on the assembly line going...
Yeah.
Yeah, shit like that. That's where that call be lame guy comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is there, dude? They have like... They'll be like amazing people doing shit in factories super fast.
Yeah, I mean, I stopped using Facebook. It's not even on my phone anymore.
Or these are the worst. The stupid magicians. Or fake life hack.
Yeah,
dudes.
the fake life hacks, yeah.
They'll have like a bitch sitting in a big ass Tupperware and then spray paint her fucking...
What?
You never seen those?
No. I thought you were talking about like the fake magicians that'd be like, I'll give you $100 if you can guess how I did this.
Yeah, well, there's those too. No, I see tens. They'll put shoes in a Tupperware of water and then spray paint the top of the water and then pull it out and it looks like shit.
And it looks like shit. Like how people would dip rims type shit. Yeah. But just like DIY at home with spray paint.
Yeah. Aqua dipper.
I think that would only be cool if you use like camo colors. Because it doesn't make a good pattern anyway. And so just stick the different camo colors in there and just fucking...
It never looks good and you waste 10 minutes waiting. Maybe this one's going to look good. Nah.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I quit Facebook now, so I'm not even watching it. I was banned for 90 days consecutively. Pretty much. I was banned for 30 days and then was let off ban. Just for saying something that was, I was like, oh, fucking, I think all women are crazy or something like that. And then they got me for hate speech because I said all women. And so I was banned for 30 days. And then I got 30 more days for cussing out this dude on my mom's comments where he was like, sexually harassing my mom on Facebook. And then I was like, listen here, you Uncle Phil head ass fucking da-da-da, and fucking got banned for another 30 days. And then I got off banned for 5 days this last time. And then they banned me again for saying, you bitches disgust me. And then so I was like, dude, 90 days without Facebook, it looks like I just don't need Facebook at all. And so I'm done.
It's easy to quit Facebook when you're not allowed on there.
Well, I'm allowed back on there right now. That's why I deleted it off my phone. Fuck it. I kept Messenger so I can talk to my friends, but I mean, I'm not going to post shit no more. I'm just going to get banned again. They got me from when I was on this last 30-day ban, not only did they give me 30 days, but then they added 7 more days for posting something from 2015 that went against their community standards.
Dude, tell me about that. That's bullshit. No, that's bullshit.
They added 7 days.
They brought it up from 2015.
Yeah.
How do they even get away with that? Who's going back that far?
It's their... whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it just goes to show that, like...
It's not an algorithm.
I don't want to say that
Computers work faster than that.
I don't want to say that I'm being targeted, because I feel like I'm not. Maybe somebody shared it as a memory or something like that, and then fucking they were like, whoa, nope. And then they banned mine because mine was the fucking originator.
Oh. So it might have been my fault.
Speaking of social media, though, I was at a job site yesterday, and these bitches were, The View was playing, and they had the audacity to be like, all these people that think voter ID laws are ridiculous and think they're not racist, why don't we start IDing for social media? So if you agree and you think that voter ID laws are racist and you think that black people can't get IDs, which is some bullshit, then why would you say they need IDs for social media? Are you trying to keep black people off of social media? Or are you just fucking too dumb to realize the hypocrisy in what the fuck you just said?
You know, one of the best parts about the internet is being anonymous.
Yeah. That's why I like 4chan, 8chan, and all that shit. Twitter even. You can go on Twitter and just have a username, and it could be whatever name you want.
The View is ridiculous.
I mean, it should be called The Blind.
The Blind. Because they had something popped up where it was like how they used to treat Trump back in the days. Like they was on his nuts, dude. Hugging him. Is that real hair? And fucking with him, you know what I'm saying? One of the most amazing businessmen, Donald Trump, come on out. And then skip to during the presidency or after, it's just nothing but shade and hate.
It's just whoever the corporation is owned by. It just goes to show you that it's not free. It's not a free talk like everybody like they make it look. Today we're going to be talking about this, and that, and then they act like they're having an open conversation about it, but really,
well, you know what did it for them is the grab them by the pussy, right? But what I'm saying is like, it depends on who Hollywood wants to target, because if they want to try to hide some shit about you, they do a real good job. Yeah. But if they want to get you out of there for some reason, then they're going to bring up stupid shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's all camera tricks, smoke and mirrors type shit.
What about Hunter Biden and all that shit? You know what I'm saying? They kept. I mean,
he was on the news. He was on the news. He was interviewed talking about, I smoke Parmesan cheese.
I know, but I'm saying with the other shit.
His laptop?
Yeah.
I think I seen something where they asked him if that was his laptop, and he said it could have been. I don't know. Did they steal a laptop from me?
It was his. Everybody knows it's his. But what I'm saying is that Hollywood and the media kept that real hush-hush.
Yeah.
But grabbing by the pussy is... Oh.
Dude, there's so much shit with Hunter Biden. If I was Joe Biden, I'd be fucking disgusted.
Joe Biden is proud of his son. Like, big time.
You know, he said something the other day that I actually agreed with. I was like, oh?
What, that his
son's he said America isn't communist and will never be communist, and socialism isn't much better. And I was like, what?
What he wants is tyranny.
I mean, he already has that. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's tyranny. But
you say tomato.
You say tomato.
Tyranny.
Anyway, heard we was gonna have a guest on today.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just to clarify, she's gonna be speaking on aliens. Her name is Liz, and she claims to have been abducted.
First guest. This is a new. We're trying something new, so.
What's your thoughts on aliens while we wait for her to call in?
What are my thoughts?
Yeah. Real, fake?
I don't know. Whether or not we or anybody has actually seen them is completely. People lie. That's what I think.
Well, let's find out. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Liz.
Hi, this is Liz.
All right. Well, welcome to the Pale Horse Podcast.
Thank you for having me.
So give us a little background story on you. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in West Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Alki Beach and Fulton Roy area. That was my place to go all the time growing up. And let's see, I'm a 52-year-old woman. And I don't know, what else would you like to know?
I heard you have an alien story to tell us.
Well, it's more of a UFO and possible abduction, so I can tell
Oh
you
my
about
God.
that.
An abduction?
I don't know if I was, but there's a possible chance. So let me tell you the story.
Okay.
What happened to me? Me and my boyfriend were out. It was, I want to say, around April of '92, and it was kind of late at night. And I asked him to take me down to drive down around Alki, and we stopped right in the middle between Alki and Fulton Roy on the side that looks over towards I call it Indian Island and Vashon Island.
Mm-hmm.
We stopped there, and we got out of the car. We parked on the opposite side of the street and crossed over to the side, and there was a bench there, and we're sitting on the bench talking. And I'm looking across over at Indian Island, and I see these two lights, and they're bright. I mean, brighter than any star I've ever seen.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, what is that? And
It wasn't an airplane?
It wasn't an airplane. I was with Cisco, and he's like, I don't know what it is. And then all of a sudden, I'm standing up looking because it looks like they're starting to move side to side. And then all of a sudden, they start coming across the water. And I'm like, look at that. And I'm freaking out.
Are they moving horizontally side to side, or is it?
Well, they were moving horizontally at first, and then they started coming straight across, like they're coming across the water.
I'm saying, did it move like a helicopter or an airplane side to side?
No.
How fast was it? Like, if you were to say in miles per hour?
It got across the water kind of. It wasn't a slow pattern. It wasn't slow coming across, but it wasn't really super fast either.
But like within seconds? Like it was...
No. I would say within like a minute or two.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, those two lights merged together and became one big bright light.
Oh, shit.
And I started freaking out. I'm like, that's a damn UFO. And the guy, Cisco, that I was with was like, yeah, that's not a plane. That's not all right. I don't know what this is. So as it's coming closer to me, I'm like, oh, hell no, because you could hear the sound. Ooh, 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 ooh. And my boyfriend, instead of standing there with me, runs to the car, and I said, stop being a little bitch and get back here. And I was like, oh no. So then I'm just joking around, right? Because I grew up watching Star Trek and stuff like that. I'm like, beam me up, Scotty. Oh, and I have my hands up, and it's still going, woo, woo.
Sounds like you got some balls.
This time it's right above me, like, but not over me, but above me. And all I remember is running back to the car at that time because I was freaked out. But I don't.
Did you catch a glimpse of what it looked like from the bottom?
No, all I seen was bright white light. Mm-hmm. This huge, like, the brightest light I've ever seen. It was like almost blinding. It was so bright. So I ran back to the car. That's all I remember, running back to the car. As we're driving back up to Admiral District, because that's where we stayed in an apartment up in Admiral District, it is following us from maybe like 6 blocks away. Like, you can see the light following us. We park, we run into his house, and his mom is there, Trisha, and we said to her, come look at this. This light is a UFO, and it's like about 6 blocks away behind a tree, and it's just staying in that position. Mm-hmm. And she sees it, And we're all freaking out. She goes, I don't know what it is. She shut and locked the door. She goes, I think we all need to go to bed. So
Yeah.
we went to bed. The next morning I wake up. I'm not shitting you, a 4 to 5, maybe, yeah, about 4 to 5 inch blue wire under my left
What?
breast.
What?
And it does not hurt. It's under the skin, but it's not real deep. And it's like movable. It didn't hurt.
Is it like a vein?
Do you still have it?
I don't still have it. And it wasn't like any vein. It was almost like a little blue wire, but it was the color of a vein. And I could move it back and forth. It did not hurt. I called my friend Marie. I told her about it. She's like, can I come get you? Come spend the night, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, sure. Come get me. She's seen it. She was like, oh, hell no, you were abducted. I said, no, I was not. I remember everything. And she's like, you need to call your mom and dad.
Do you remember going to sleep the night that you seen the UFO?
I barely, because this is back in 92. I remember going to sleep, but I don't remember seeing it that night. I just remember seeing it when I woke up in the morning, the blue wires. So she's like, let's go over to your mom and dad. You need to tell your mom and dad. So I went over to my mom and dad's, and I had Cisco meet me there. And I showed my mom. I went in the bedroom with my mom and my little sister, Allie. And we went into the bedroom, and I lifted up my shirt and lifted up my bra. And my mom seen it, and she's like, oh, that's not normal. That's not a vein. I don't know what the hell that is, but yeah. So we go out to the front room and into the dining room, tell my dad, hey, yeah, it's true. There is something there. My dad goes, you better never tell a motherfucking soul about this. He goes, unless you want men to come to your door and take you away, and we'll never see you again.
And here you are on air.
Here I am on air telling my story. Because it really happened to me, and I'll be honest, I've told a lot of people about it since it's happened, because it's crazy, and I do believe in UFOs. Like I said, I don't remember being abducted at all, but I have night terrors to this day about aliens and stuff. So I wake up screaming. I've had my family hear me screaming. They wake me up. I make weird noises in my dreams, and they wake me up. And I don't remember any of the dreams vividly, but I do remember there's aliens or there's UFOs in my dream, and I'm like freaking out. So it doesn't show me like anything. It's just like a glimpse of stuff that I have, that I remember. So
have you ever tried to go get your like hypnotized, get your dreams
wanted to
unrepressed?
I wanted to, but I've been kind of scared to do that. And I tell only the people I'm closest to, and I'm talking to you guys because, you know, I want to let it out. I mean, other people are coming out with their stories.
The Pentagon's saying UFOs are real. You know, if any time's now the time.
It's definitely a more widespread topic right now. So
yeah, so I feel comfortable coming out with it.
People probably more feel like you wear a tinfoil hat if you don't believe in aliens than if you do.
So first of all, I want to say to people listening, don't give Cisco a hard time, because if I was him, I'd have been breaking too. I'd have been out of there.
Right into the car.
Liz is a savage beast, and she stood there and said,
beam me up,
take
Scotty.
me with you.
Yeah, I totally believe it, you know. And then I have another story that happened to me. Me and my sister were down in the same area, and she might even call in and talk to you at one point if you guys ever talk about it again, because she's got stories to tell more than I do too. So, but her and I were down there, and we seen the same thing coming from the same area, and it was almost evening time, and as it was coming across, I wasn't scared, but tears were rolling down my face. I started shaking, and I'm not even gonna lie, I pissed my pants. It scared me that bad, and I had what you want to call PTSD, I guess, from seeing it.
Piss in the trousers syndrome.
I pissed my pants, like literally pissed my pants because I was like in shock. I was shaking and tears. I wasn't crying, but tears were literally coming out of my eyes like fast, like I was crying. And it was a silverish gray thing, and it was going real slow over us. So yeah, definitely was a UFO. We got, needless to say, I ran back to the car that time.
I mean, I would too.
So yeah.
So this was the second time?
That was the second time, and this is many years later. This happened, I want to say, about 5 years ago.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe the government has a base over there.
I feel like I've seen some weird stuff, like when I look up at the sky, but I'm never like 100% sure. Like, if I'd have seen what you saw, that's more like concrete for me. Yeah. I wanted to ask you about the first one. When it was hovering over you, do you think
it was in front of me, up top over me, but it wasn't like completely over me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I could look up and it's like right there.
Right. Do you think that, did Cisco say how long you were there before you came to him? Could that have been the abduction point, or was it like only just a couple of seconds or whatever?
It was only a couple seconds, like probably not even a minute before I went back to the car. So I mean, that we could have been like, it could have really truly been that amount of time, and something could have happened to me just by looking up at the light saying beam me up, Scotty, or we could have been frozen, and it was pretty late at night, you know what I'm saying?
Could you have been
we were the only ones out at that time.
Could you have been abducted before that, and then that gave whatever they implanted in you, and
I believe whatever happened right then and there at that time.
I was gonna say, like, how long was the wire in you? Because maybe
about 4 to 5 inches, and it was like literally right underneath the skin. It wasn't deep down inside me.
But like, how many days or weeks did you have it?
Oh, how long did? Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I want to say it was no longer than a week, and it disappeared. And I don't know how it disappeared, but it was gone.
See, now that could have been the retrieval. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't remember that either.
I don't.
Because it just disappears. That's weird. That's weird right there in itself.
It's very weird. Yeah. And that's why I believe that it is a possible abduction. I don't remember a damn thing, to be honest, about any of it other than seeing the UFO and the big bright light and the sound. I'll never forget that sound. It's just woo, woo, woo. Not a normal sound.
Right.
So, yeah.
That is
pretty scary.
Have you seen Encounters of the Fourth Kind?
Third kind.
Third kind?
No.
I'm pretty sure it's the fourth kind.
They make a sequel?
I think it's fourth kind, bro. Anyway, there's like an owl through the whole thing, and this therapist like puts people under and records it, and they're all from like the same area, and they all like recall a white owl, and then all of a sudden, you know, what they're being repressed is almost demonic, but it's like aliens is what they were saying it was, and not demons.
I do see owls all over the place. I did see a white owl in my sister's tree a few years ago, right around the time her and I seen the UFO. Well, there was a white owl in her tree, but I've been seeing like big, huge brown owls more than I've never seen a white owl. That was the first
it
time
was in Alaska. I mean, if you've seen a white owl down here, I'd be kind of tripping because they're not native to out here.
I'll let my sister call in and tell the story. But yeah, I know she's probably not up right now, but I've seen huge brown owls. I'm talking huge. When I lived up on the hill, there was 2 big, huge owls behind my house, always looking. It was creepy. But
owls can go to hell. I do not like owls.
Naked owls are hilarious.
No.
Have you seen an owl without its feathers?
No.
Oh my god, dude, their legs are hella long. They got long ass legs and little bodies. They just look that big with their feathers on. Anyway, what I was getting at though wasn't the owls. It was the fact that then maybe you should go see a therapist or something and have you
There might be.
I would love to
To
be
unrepressed
hypnotized
memories.
for, a couple reasons, but yeah, I've always wanted to be hypnotized. I even talked about it back then, when it first happened. I would love it, but
because that's what
unfortunately it
that
costs a
movie
little
was
bit more
about.
money, and I want a good one. So I want a real good hypnotist that can
Hypnosis.
really, yeah,
Hypnotist.
that's what. Yeah, there you go. That works. That's the word.
So, UFO related, do you have any other stories you want to tell today?
Not at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not at this time. But yeah.
Well, thank you for calling in, Liz.
Okay.
Hopefully we talk to you in the future too.
Yeah, we can do that.
After your hypnotism and see what's really going on.
Right, definitely. And if you guys want to set up something with my sister Allie, we can do that.
Yep.
And because I know she was talking about she'd be interested in telling her stories too. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it sounds good. Appreciate your time.
All right. Thank you for having me on.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. I wonder if we could have her sister call in on this episode.
No, there's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way. She sleeps.
All right. So, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What? What do you take from it? Right before we got on there, you said people lie. That was like the very last thing that you said before she called in.
The wire things would fucking. I mean, everybody sees shit, and your eyes can play tricks on you, but
Yeah.
to have a wire sticking out, and she says she has multiple people that have the same story. So I don't know.
Yeah, she said like 5 of them.
We'd have to talk to them too.
So you'd pull a Cisco?
Yeah, I'd be out of there, dude. Dude, even owls, I'm fucking out of there. I was walking with my kids through the park, and this fucking owl swooped on us, and I turned and broke, and then I realized, fuck, I have kids with me. Daddy,
They
you
would have got
left us.
swooped up and taken by the owl.
Bruh.
He said, who took my kids?
Stupid.
Look, I'm about to put you on. This is fucking terrifying. You think you're scared of owls now? I'm going to show you what a naked owl looks like.
Hold on. Let me try this new feature.
Oh, yeah. Google that real quick.
Let me try this new feature.
Look, this is what their skeleton looks like, bro.
Yeah, it's a miniature dinosaur.
Who?
Okay, so we go boom, boom.
Because of being able to pull up. Like, look at them as babies. That's baby owls.
Let's see.
They look like aliens.
Naked owl.
Naked owls, yes. Look at their babies. Fucking sketch. Or just even look up baby owls.
So weird.
I'm saying. I think they look majestic as fuck when they got feathers on.
The thing about owls is you don't even fucking know they're there, bro. Dead ass.
You hear a noise? Who was that?
I have a video on my phone of a baby one we found out front. Still scary, and they're tiny.
The baby one like that? Did it have all its feathers?
Yes, it was about this big.
So it wasn't a baby. That was probably like a almost full grown owl.
No, it's
Bro, this is what baby owls look like.
Well, a child, an adolescent owl.
There's different sizes of owls. Anyway, that shit is crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
These fucking naked owls. No.
Bro, why do you think the U.S. government is now all willy-nilly
About aliens?
about aliens. They're talking about it on the news all the time like it's an agenda they're pushing. Fox News especially.
Maybe we were in contact with them and they're like, we're finally ready to fucking let you motherfuckers see. I personally think that if aliens were discovered and let out to everybody, it would be a good thing. Because we would unite more than ever. We would realize that white and black don't mean a goddamn thing. That we're all fucking humans.
We would automatically click up. It'd be like,
that's what I'm saying.
Alien gang fucking.
Oh, with the aliens? Click up with the aliens?
Yeah, and then there'd be people that are not. No, we don't fuck with aliens.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The people that...
Unless all aliens
I'm
were
just saying
assholes.
humans, I feel like, would be like, all right, well, now y'all can see that the color doesn't matter. We're all fucking one. We're the human race. You know what I mean?
What if aliens were super racist?
Maybe they are. Maybe they're already in power. You ever think of that?
I do, but then I think, why would I think that?
Why wouldn't you think that? I'm just saying.
I thought you said that lizard people and fucking all that is just bullshit anyway.
I mean, I don't believe in reptilians, but I mean, it's a possibility. As you lick your lips. There's no such thing as reptilians.
Bro, but what if you just look like a human but you're an alien because you're from somewhere else? You know what I'm saying?
What, like Mexico?
No, like so
like,
remember how
like
fucking
Tesla
was a Venusian?
I think it's Venetian, but yeah.
Venuser? Yeah, like you wouldn't know because it looks like a human, like a earthling.
Yeah, what if other aliens look like humans?
And then then that would make sense. They're in power. They've been around. Fucking.
I somewhat believe that we're from Mars. We fucking did to Mars what we're doing to the Earth now.
I don't think so. It's inhabitable, right?
Yeah, but its ozone layer is leaking. The radiation from its ozone layer is leaking instead of being stayed inside. I mean, something fucked up its radiation.
They would have to find like bones for me to be like on Mars to be like, oh, somebody used to live there.
What about structures?
Yeah, but bones would be better.
What if we found no human bones but only found animal bones?
If we found animal bones and structure, that would be weird.
But no humans.
Because the animals could have built it.
Motherfuckers fuck up skeletons all the time. You really think they would make an owl if they found that skeleton? You think they would make it look like an owl? There's no fucking way.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna find this baby owl picture in my phone video.
What?
I'm trying to show you this baby owl.
Oh, from way back then. I don't know, man. I think aliens are real because I think the possibility is very high. There's so much galaxy and we're just so small that the probability of us being the only thing in this universe is fucking ridiculous.
You know, I think my mom told me when she was younger she might have seen one.
A UFO?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody always says, I'm not discrediting your mom, but I'm just saying, like, everybody always says they've seen UFOs, but they've never seen an alien. Why is that?
Because UFOs are like shiny and fast and they fly.
An alien shapeshift?
Yep. Or they look like humans.
Were you going to tell your mom's story?
No, I don't know it that well. I know it's like Medellin Falls area, like past Spokane.
I was saying I didn't know where that was until you
Yeah,
put a city on the map.
it's really far east. But yeah. And then I think I've seen weird shit too, you know.
I've never seen anything, at least that I've thought was weird. I've looked up and seen freaking satellites or whatever, you know, but I've never seen no alien spaceship. It's always blinking. There's been a couple times where I thought it was, but then it turned slightly, and then you see the fucking blinking red and green. If it's coming straight at you, that headlight blocks out those two side shits, and you'll be like, oh shit, and then fucking it turns just a little bit. Ding, ding, ding.
So the fact, okay, you said, why do people always see UFOs and not aliens,
Yeah.
right? Do you know about the TR-3B, triangular anti-gravity spacecraft?
Yeah.
What if it's us that built those?
Yeah.
What if it's people that have really cool technology that they don't want anybody to know about?
That's hundreds of years ahead. I feel like that maybe we've been to space already, you know?
Or what if we're hundreds of thousands of years behind? Like, people have already figured this out
No, that's what I'm saying.
back in the day.
Yeah, that's what I've said. You know about fucking the book burnings, right? The Crusaders burnt down the Library of Alexandria.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking stupid. How much information are we missing? Like, that was a key moment
Why would they do that?
because they didn't want anybody to believe anything but the Roman Bible. Yeah.
Who burnt them?
The Crusades.
The Crusaders were the
You know, they're
Christian army, right?
kind of, yeah. Except for not as big as, they're kind of like mercenaries or something. I wouldn't call them mercenaries, but like a league of men.
They were on a
Type
mission.
deal.
Their mission was to spread Christianity, right?
Yeah, I mean, and they were killing pedophiles and all sorts of shit, so there was good coming out of it. But they definitely fucked up.
What if they didn't?
What do you mean, what if they didn't?
What if
they told you that
what if they saved us?
what if we were using fucking Tesla's idea, but with all these pyramids across the world? Maybe that's what the pyramids were actually built for.
What if shit got so fucked up because we started doing genetic bullshit, turning half humans, half fucking
Chimeras.
yeah? What if we started fucking everything up, dude? And
That's
all
what
of
the
this,
Bible says the flood was about.
and the Crusaders was like,
Crusaders is way later. It was like
let's get rid of this information so the
1,000.
future generation doesn't fuck up.
I guess. I mean, do you know what they say the pyramids are used for?
They say that they're tombs for kings and pharaohs, right?
You know, they had never found any sarcophaguses, no fucking nothing in there to prove that they're tombs.
Right.
And so there's a bunch of things that it could be, but power plant seems to be one of the most common ideas. And if they're using Tesla's ideology, you know, wireless electricity.
The pyramids are built in like certain frequencies too, right?
And every pyramid is built on a specific place on the world, longitude and latitude, or whatever. Like in, I want to say it's Pumapunku. I think it's Pumapunku. It may be something else. I'm pretty sure it's Pumapunku. These fucking, on the summer solstice and the winter solstice, you can see the snake on the side travel up with the sunrise and sunset, and travel down with the sunrise and sunset. And they're all like specifically built in one place mathematically.
Isn't it strange that they're built in tune to certain frequencies, though?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do we know it's not fucking power plants? And then
No, but listen to me. How weird is it that if you go like, how do they know to build the walls this far apart, this high?
I don't know. You would know if we had the books of Alexandria.
You think they gave up that info?
I'm sure the info was recorded.
But what other fucking information was lost, right?
A lot of other information is what I'm saying. Like, there's so much shit that there's probably pieces of history missing. We don't know how long we've recorded history because we don't have all the pieces of recorded history. There could have been anything on there. There could have been probably stories of Jesus or something that they didn't want to get out. Because I don't deny that Jesus might have been a real person. But
I think he was.
I mean, and then I don't deny that any of the biblical characters are real. I just, people tell stories. People lie. Or they say things.
Our whole timeline right now is based on before and after Jesus' death.
No.
Yeah.
You'd think that's what BC and AC mean, but that's not what BC and AC mean.
Well, they said...
or AD.
Yeah, I know.
It's not after death. It's like something else.
But it is.
It's
They
not.
say that those don't represent before Christ and after Christ or whatever,
After
right?
death.
After
They
death.
don't.
But that's what it is.
It's not. And even if, though, just because, they also changed the calendar. July and August were put in there. It used to be 10 days. Why do you think October is 10? It used to be 8. October used to be the 8th month. July and August got put in there. July, August, Julius, Augustus, Caesar.
Yeah, it was after the Caesars. I know that. But that's just another way to mess up the timeline so you don't know when everything's going down. You know?
Yeah, I'm reading this right here.
Before Common Era. Anno Domini.
Yeah, which is translated the year of our Lord. The time period when Jesus was alive falls within AD. Hence, Jesus' year of crucifixion is believed to be 32 AD.
So, it doesn't stand for before Christ.
And after death.
That is what it means in a whole. Common Era and Anno Domini.
Which is so fucking weird.
And the
Like, we're
world
gonna name
goes by this. This is the world. That's just not Christians.
I don't know if that's true. Because Chinese have the Chinese New Year and all that shit, so we have no idea what they call it.
But so it's more to bring this back to UFOs. It's more possible that this technology is human made.
And it's the government fucking with people.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I believe that the president doesn't even really run the country, that it's a black government, shadow government that runs shit and does shit. That's why everybody's always afraid of, like, the New World Order or whatnot. But it's not the president, it's the people behind the scenes. That's why you get things like Project Lockstep and whatever, Agenda, whatever, you know what I mean? It's not the president that writes those. The president is just the face.
Do you Do you believe that video? What was it? Australia's running right now.
New World Order.
Their New World Order. Is that legit shit? Because it looked like, what's that dude's name? Klaus or something?
No idea. But I mean, it wouldn't be the first time a politician said New World Order.
I know, but it wasn't just a politician saying it. It was like the news. Today's the first day of the New World Order. You're only allowed to have 2 people out. You can have 10 people at your funeral, and
you can do exercise, but only within this amount of space from your place, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I believe that it's true in a place like that. We have the fucking Declaration of Independence. We have the motherfucking Bill of Rights. George Bush was talking about pushing the NWO senior. And so, I mean, it's not new. It's these globalists. These people that want it to be a one world nation. But it's going to be hard.
Good idea or bad idea?
Before aliens, bad idea. After aliens, good idea. Because before aliens, we're still this separated place and we'll be fighting against each other anyway. After aliens, we could be like, bitch, Earth gang.
Okay, but alright, so the government made, or people made these
aliens
up. Now is it a good idea?
No, I want to see an alien before I say we're Earth.
Yeah. Earth gang.
And it can't be CGI.
That's what it is.
Can't be CGI.
Hollywood.
I want to fucking shake hands with this alien.
You couldn't even meet and shake hands with Joe Biden.
But if aliens became commonplace in America or in the world, you know another weird thing that I heard? What if AI has gotten so good that AI is actually running the world?
And it's the one that's running all this bullshit, tricking us.
And that's why there's certain people are like, oh, what if this is just a simulation? Because it's AI. AI figured out how to quantumly time travel and all that shit. And they're fucking things up, and that's how we get the Mandela effect. They rewrote the code, but this is all on the fly right now. This is literally coming out
out the ass.
Yeah. I mean, I'm making sense. I'm connecting dots. I need some tinfoil, dude.
This motherfucker's like, according to my calculations. Fucking.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. If AI gets, everybody's always worried about AI being all powerful. And so they don't want us common folk to make AI powerful. And so because it is an AI already, and it doesn't want the AI to figure out that it's being ran by an AI. Yeah. And so maybe we are in a simulation, but a real life simulation.
And that's why Allen Iverson's fucking initials is AI. The crossover.
I'm just saying, man, quantum computing is fucking crazy. That's why everything is so filtered now. It's going against the algorithm. Communism sounds good. When has that ever happened?
No.
I thought we shot them dirty commie bastards. As far as I remember, that's what Grandpa said.
Damn, I had some stuff I want to talk about that I can't remember.
Oh, well, then I got a question for you.
What?
What fast food restaurant has the best nuggets?
The best nuggets award goes to damn, because it depends on what kind of mood you're in.
No.
I
For me,
fuck-
no.
If I'm getting chicken nuggets, I'm going to McDonald's.
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
They make the best nuggets. There's nowhere else that Burger King's nuggets are cheap, and they're cheap for a reason. Jack in the Box nuggets are soft. Even Wendy's nuggets, they're just, McDonald's has that crispiness.
Mm.
And you get like, all right. Well, what about French
Okay.
fries?
This is easy. There's 5 of them.
Oh my god!
5 guys.
You say Five Guys, but
5 guys got the best fries.
I think Burger King does, man. They're like almost steak
Well-
cut. They're thick.
Still not good as 5 guys.
I don't know. I don't eat Five Guys enough, and Five Guys isn't like typical fast food.
Who
I
has the
guess it's
most
fine.
trash fries though?
It's between Jack in the Box and McDonald's for me. People praise McDonald's French fries, and I don't know why. They're always like floppy or something.
Jack in the Box fries are pretty nasty.
Yeah.
And they get, like, if you get the munchie meal, they throw all the
The
different
curly fries. Okay, the curly fries at Jack in the Box are better than
They
the
still
McDonald's fries.
suck.
Curly fries are better than the McDonald's fries. Jack in the Box is probably just the worst out of all the fast food restaurants.
McDonald's fries has a time and place though. Like, you might be fiending for
And milkshake, strawberry milkshake, and some French fries. Dip that shit and eat that shit.
best strawberry milkshake is Dick's Burger and fries. You get the strawberry malt.
All right. Well, what about best burger?
5 guys, hands down.
What about best burger for a restaurant with a drive-through?
Ooh, Wendy's.
Wendy's. Yeah, probably Wendy's. That pub burger slaps so
Yep.
hard. It's that pretzel bun,
The sauce, and then they throw
The
the,
beer
pickle on
cheese.
there.
the beer cheese. I don't fuck with pickles.
I know, but on the sandwich it's good. And I don't even like hot pickles.
I don't like pickles, but I like relish.
Relish is disgusting.
And I only eat relish on a hot dog, really. I don't think there's anything else. I didn't know tartar sauce was just mayonnaise and
Relish is the hot dog of fucking condiments. Like, it's
Well, I
just
mean, that's
chopped
what you
up
use.
bullshit. And then they try to make it taste sweet and shit. Fuck
Well, I mean,
out of
it's
here.
a sweet pickle chopped up. I just don't like pickles, man. It's not for me.
Pickles are fire.
Pickles are fired.
So I'm glad we had that debate. Got that out the way.
I guess. I'm just saying. I mean, at least it's unanimous that best fucking chicken nuggets is McDonald's all
Yeah.
the way. I mean, off top, can't beat that.
I'm feeling kind of hungry now.
I'm on a diet. Don't you fucking dare.
What are you eating nowadays?
Veggies and cheese and meat. I snack on veggies throughout the day, and then I have my meals. I eat meat. I'm just
What kind
trying
of
to get rid
veggies?
of every veggie, except for mushrooms and pickles.
I was trying to get you. What if pickles was like, what if you could reach your weight goal, but all you had to do was eat pickles?
I wouldn't do it. I would struggle with no
What?
carbs. I would just struggle with these no carbs. I have one cheat day. Last cheat day, I ate Chinese food. You know, I just found out that orange chicken isn't actually a Chinese food thing. You know what's even crazier about Chinese food is I've never seen a Chinese food commercial, but Chinese food restaurants do fucking exceptionally well. I've never seen a Chinese restaurant go out of business.
That's a fact.
And there's
dude.
like 100 of them everywhere.
You can never have enough Chinese food places.
I'm saying, and there's never a fucking commercial for them.
They need to be cheaper though.
That's how they stay how they are, like that. Fuck. Actually, the place by my new house, they sell a fucking platter and 2 fucking styrofoam things for $30. It's a family meal. It comes with sweet and sour chicken, teriyaki chicken, Mongolian beef, and sesame chicken. And then you get a big ass thing of stir-fried rice. And then another big thing of fucking chow mein.
What the fuck is stir-fried rice?
Well, fried rice, whatever. I'd say. Then what the fuck is stir-fry?
The noodles.
Okay, well, chow mein and fried rice. And it's pretty good. I'm over here being the commercial for the place right now. This is why they don't need commercials.
There's a Chinese spot down the road. $100 off top every time
No way.
for the family meal.
That's crazy. It's only $30 by my house.
Crazy.
I mean, I tip them. It's like $35. It's like this tray that's like fucking this, and then they put tinfoil over it, and they give you the two things. Like, if a whole styrofoam regular container of fried rice isn't enough, and a whole styrofoam container of fucking chow mein isn't enough, like, you're losing it. Oh, and they also put in 6 pot stickers.
Yeah.
And then 6 or 3
Egg rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when we leave this place, they give us a little box like this, filled with different fucking containers.
Yeah, I mean different containers
of shit.
That's
Like
kinda
you get
whack.
a lot. Like you have leftovers for a while. But
Yeah. I mean, every time you eat Chinese food, there's leftovers. They put MSG in it or whatever. It's like the secret ingredient.
You have to have that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Caitlin's stupid. She said, "Hi, thought. Do homeless people sleep with their feet outside the tent the same way we sleep with our feet outside the covers?" The fuck? I forgot my lunch.
I thought she was calling you a thought.
That's what I thought too. Hi, thought.
Oh, fuck. That's fucking hilarious.
That's why you forgot your lunch, Caitlin. Shit.
Making fun of the homeless. I don't know. It's a good question.
I'm so hungry now. I can't even think. I'm looking at pictures of food from last night and shit.
Last night I made some slapping ass pork chops and fucking stuffing and baked beans.
Stuffing?
I didn't eat the stuffing. I made it for the boys.
Like turkey stuffing?
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't eat stuffing just on Thanksgiving. Well, I mean, I used to not only eat stuffing on just Thanksgiving. Slap some gravy on that shit. But I was like, what can I make for these guys? And I was like, ooh, stuffing is hella easy.
Damn it, dude.
What you looking for?
I was just looking for shit we talked about this week that we had so much shit. So much shit.
What's up with the...
And now it's like blank. We gotta start writing this shit down.
Well, fucking,
There's like feminist stuff going on and
I don't even want to get into feminism. That's a whole long ass talk. A long ass talk.
yeah. We're at an hour right now anyway.
Yeah. Well, fucking, alright, well, then to end it.
Well, didn't end it.
I said, well, to end it,
Oh.
I have fucking, this, okay, I'm going to set up a thing right here and ask you about your morality, basically. So, a king comes to both me and you and says, I will give one of you guys one thing, and I'll give the next one double whatever I give you of the same thing. And he says you can ask for anything. What are you asking for? And are you going first? Or are you going to wait for me to go first?
So king comes to us both and says, I can choose.
It says either one of us can choose to go first.
And that I get to pick.
Whoever chooses first, though, gets one thing, gets to pick what it is, and the next person
Gets double.
Gets double.
Is this like a trick question?
No, it's just a morality question.
What would I pick?
What would you do? And what would you pick if you got to pick? If you chose to pick first, what would you pick? If you didn't choose to pick first, just say that.
I would be like, give me the king spot, and I give you whatever you want.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty good. It's not bad. That's a good answer. So the story goes, a king goes up to a greedy man and an envious man. And obviously you're not greedy or envious. And says, I'll let you guys choose who wants to. I'll give you one thing, but I'm going to give the next person one thing. Well, the greedy man doesn't want to go first. He wants it all. And the envious man doesn't want to go first because he doesn't, he's envious of what the other person's going to have. He's going to have double. So eventually, after some time, the envious man goes first and says, I would like you to take one of my eyeballs. And so the king takes one of his eyeballs and both of the greedy man's eyeballs.
What kind of fucking story is that, dude?
That's a fucking ancient story. It was in the 48 Laws of Power.
What the? That's like some vindictive shit.
Well, yeah, he's envious. He didn't want the greedy man to have more than him, and the greedy man wanted everything. Moral of the story is don't be greedy or envious.
That's, what that reminds me of?
What?
Tax the rich. Fucking... Like, I don't care if one day I get rich, I want them to lose.
The envious.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't be like that. And also, don't live in a kingdom.
What's fucked up is these fools don't want equality. They want equity.
What is the difference?
Equality means we all get a fair start. We all start from the same place. We all are treated the same. Equity means that no matter what, we're all on the same playing field. So, like, even if you had a better start than me, or you're better at something than me, or the outcome is the same for both of us.
That's not fair for the people that grinded
that went hard. Get it. Yeah. It's not fair for the people that are just naturally good at things, though, either.
Yeah.
There's no room for competition if we're all going to get the same goal. Doesn't breed any innovation or any competition.
And that's what this shit's about, right?
Yeah. That's the difference between socialism and yeah. So yeah, no, I thought that shit was a cool little story. I just finished the book, and so learned a lot.
Quit trying to use shit on me.
I'm not. I was just.
I know everything.
You didn't know that. I mean, you did well. You're not greedy or envious.
I read that whole book.
Bullshit.
Before you even knew how to read.
Bullshit. You're not even that old. You probably would. You're like fucking 9. Oh, I guess 9. You might have been able to read it at 9. I don't know what your reading level was at 9.
Goosebumps. That's what I was reading. That's facts.
Well.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I wish we could do a second one so we just be fucking ready for the week.
Yeah.
But it's 8 o'clock. We gotta be in
Redmond.
At what time?
9.
Oh shit. Alright, we're out of here.
Okay.
The Pale Horse Podcast. It's time to wake up the sleeping. Subscribe and like for more videos. Stay informed.